A new 9th Age battle. Orc and goblins have dropped their random movers and night goblins in the middle. This is a refused flank where the orc and goblins are high on the center. There's an impassable terrain piece in the center, and the objective is hold the center by the dice here. The high elves have not deployed anything except the reavers
and the phoenix
and the flame phoenix there. The orc and goblins drop the whole rest of their army, a couple of manglers, goblins with bows, and for the first time we're playing with the 2.0 rules, which we know. That is, only a few of the rules are known to us, but we try experimenting with them. For example, volley fire is only 2 ranks now. The orcs get a boost to their charge or first round in combat. They'll have armor piercing 1 in addition to strength 1, and they'll keep that bonus every round as long as they're winning combats. The goblin general now has waagh. But we're mostly playing just 1.3 edition with a few new rules that we know. The high elf player now drops his remaining units, and he may likely be going second.
Yes, I'm trying out some new things as well for the new edition. So I'm trying out the new sea guards.
It's these,
which I have 2 units of. And that is, yes, and I'm also trying out the new distracting banners, which gives distracting in first round of combat on the swordmasters and on the lion guards.
But only the first round of combat, not the first round.
Not the first turn, but the first round.
Exactly. Queen's guards in the rear, on the mountain. Another flame phoenix in blue flames is what we hear. That's what the rumor says.
So no proxy.
The first army without proxies. Thumbs up to the high elves. And how many units was that dropped?
Yeah, good question. 5.
5 drops.
Okay, get.
The silver helms come out in the rear, and now we have vanguards. On both sides there are vanguards. The night goblin unit with the king can vanguard because of the crown of the night goblin king, and the reavers can vanguard. The reavers vanguard back into the forest, and the common goblins hail up towards the enemy. Everything moves full speed ahead. The shaman tries to cast Will-O-Wisp on the enemy fire phoenix. That succeeds, so it's under the spell of random movement now. The Ravenwing's spell fails, but the night goblins have moved up full speed anyway, and they're going to release their fanatics in the shooting phase. The goblin archers did a particular move. They reformed. Every model is still within 8 of the starting position. The king went into this unit from the night goblin unit, and they shot off 2 reavers because the king has Maza's zapping bow and quick to fire. The fanatics come out, kill a couple of white lions, and block the flank where the swordmasters would charge the night goblins. Highborn elves will take their turn 1 now. Skal vi se, battle report på 3, 1, 2, 3. The fire phoenix moves backward in random movement. The swordmasters charged the green idol, killed it, and overran because of the overpowered spear of the blazing dawn.
But first, they charged the goblin unit.
Yeah, first they charged the goblin unit, which fled over here, losing 24 goblins, according to plan.
Mm-hmm.
Across the impossible terrain piece. The fire phoenix.
Blazing dawn, what a fantastic weapon.
It'll be gone in version 2. The flame phoenix killed one fanatic, swooping over it, and the 2 reavers walked into the 2 gnashing wrecking team at the same time, killing both. And the Queen's Guard shot down one of the squig heroes. And that's it. The Goblin General, who can have waagh with the new rules, he screamed out, "Waagh!" And the Savage Orcs tried to charge the White Lions, who fled. The Trolls also tried to charge. They tried to redirect, but both failed. The Spider tried to charge the same unit which the Trolls tried to redirect into, but failed. And the Shaman cast Ravenswing, which got irresistible force, and he lost the spell, but the Trolls moved forward here. They were originally here in the middle here, in the line of sight of the Lion Guard Commander. The Trolls won the combat after charging the Spearmen. They had healing waters on them. 5+ regen, no Oaken Throne. The Swordmasters charged the long conga line of common goblins with the General. The Goblin General lost 2 wounds, and they broke, they fled. The Swordmasters reformed to face this way for their second round. And that's everything. This unit of Night Goblins kept fleeing after releasing their fanatics on the other side of the table. And now it'll be Highborn Elves turn 2. Version 2.0, as far as we know the rules. These Swordmasters charged a gnasher hero, doing 2 wounds, and it fled after a challenge with the commander. The White Lions and Flame Phoenix rallied. These Sea Guards shot down the last wound of a pump wagon. The Silverhams moved up here.
The Flame Phoenix swooped over the Orcs,
killing 6 Savage Orcs. The Trolls flee from the combat because the Spearmen had stone skin. The Bridge Trolls shout over to the Stone Trolls, "What is this? Why did you lend your jackets?" The Goblin General rallies, together with the one wound left gnasher hero. The Highborn Elves hold the center before their round 3. The Trolls failed their stupidity test and did not make a charge against the Queen's Guards. The other units edge in on the enemy. This is the Goblin hero in a chariot. Very much a hero, very much a Goblin wolf chariot. But these goblins in the rear here do not rally, the Night Goblin. The gnasher hero survives the arrows of the sea guards, and they hiss at the surviving gnasher hero with 1 wound left. The flame phoenix swoops in round 3. The queen's companions, the queen's guards, get stone skin on them. The lion prince charges a gnasher hero, killing it outright, doing 5 wounds, and then overruns into the scrap wagon. These reform and shuffle about on this flank of the table. They pretty much have control here with the fleeing trolls. Shoot down 1 troll. And this is the battle bit for round 4. On round 4, these 3 units, the gnasher hero, spider and common goblins, charge into the swordmasters, killing 7 and winning the combat, but they stand, even though they're not steadfast. This goblin hero in a wolf chariot charges the lion chariot. It doesn't lose any but 1 wound, but the scrap wagon is done for. Other than that, the night goblins back here fled off the table, and the trolls keep fleeing.
It is worth noting that we are playing with some items from version 2, which proved to be extremely powerful, and that is distracting first round of combat for the swordmasters, and the tokens that can save 1 wound per token. So
the highborn elves have gotten off 3 of those spells.
Yes.
And used up 2 of them. And they remain throughout the battle. The swordmasters got help from the flame phoenix, which charged the goblins in the rear. There are only 5 goblins left, and they fled. The flame phoenix chased down the gnasher hero, and the spider was killed. On the other side of the battle, the savage orcs are swept in flames, but not in combat. The white lions killed 1 troll and almost chased them down. And now it's Orc and Goblins turn 5. There are 5 goblins left in the left of this frame, fleeing. The trolls fled out on this side of the battlefield. The highborn elves own the battle. And the opponent player has just revealed that he knows all the good rules in 2.0 and is using the good rules from the previous edition as well, where it suits. The savage orcs do impact hits and 3 wounds and 1 more wound with their axes against the flame phoenix, which flees. They don't catch it, they pursue into the lion chariot. The trolls kill 4 white lions after doing random move into it, succeeding their leadership test first. We chose to do it that way. We think that's right. They had to do a leadership test to rally, and then they could use their random movement from the spell. Will-o-wisp. They then reformed, managed a 4 leadership to reform, and are looking stupidly onto the battle for the last round.